Hey guys, Randy here with Rec Films. I realize I don't do a lot of content on this channel, and that's because I'm mostly a short filmmaker and I spend most of my time behind the camera, not in front of it, because I'm not very good at this sort of thing, as you can probably tell. But I realized the other day that I needed to make this video, and the reason why that is because at the beginning of the year I made the decision to make a new film. And I was plastering it all over social media, but I hadn't made an announcement here. So I thought, well, it's time to let you guys know on this channel what we're up to. 2020 did see some disappointments. We had to cancel a film that we were planning on doing, and that film's put on the back burner for now. We're not sure if we'll be able to get back to it due to scheduling issues. So we are moving forward and making another film, and this one's also going to be set in the Survivor's world. It is called The Survivors: A Writer's Legacy. And we're going to film this short on a location in Wyoming, not too far from where we filmed the first film. As a matter of fact, this one's going to stay very much so in line as far as look and tone and the overall feel of the first movie. So one of the things about this film that's different is it takes place in two different time periods. We start out with John, the boy from the first film, only it's many years later, and he is reflecting back on a time when he's told about this story about the original Black Rider before Luther, the man who raised him. So when John is reflecting back in time, we tell a story of three characters: the original Black Rider, Barrett, and Peter. Now, Barrett is a man who left society many, many years ago. In fact, he's been living out in the desert as a hermit long before society kind of fell. I should say before society actually split and the New World Order took over. He saw it coming and decided to get out of Dodge many, many years ago. And Peter, he's a young man who's actually from the big city. He's actually bought into the New World Order and the ideology that goes along with that. In fact, he works for the government. Now, something happens that lands him basically in the front yard of Barrett. And that's where the meat of the story takes place, when these two ideologies come together and they kind of clash. And all the while you have the Black Rider out here in the distance taunting Peter. But that's about all I want to give away about the story right now, because it is a short and we don't want to give away too much. Now, one of the other really cool things about this film is that we actually built a set. It's a cabin that Barrett is living in. In fact, I'm standing in that cabin right now. You can go back on this channel and look at the video I made. It explains how I made this cabin. But one of the other things that I wanted to cover in this video was the fact that we do need your help. So we started an Indiegogo campaign under the name of the film The Survivors: A Writer's Legacy. Now, we normally make these films out of our pocket for dirt cheap, and this film is not too much different. However, we could use your help on covering things like gas, food, and some rentals for some accommodations on set. If you can, it would be great if you could contribute to the campaign. If not, we understand life is what it is. But in that case, it would be equally great if you could take the time to share the links to the campaign on whatever social media platform that you use. There's a link to the campaign in the description below this video, along with a link to our Rec Films page and our social media page that applies to the film itself. But that's it for now, guys. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video and listen to me ramble. Whatever you can do with contributing to this campaign or just getting the word out there, we greatly appreciate it. With that, I will say thank you and see you in the next video.